All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too, so that you'll be able to get our news anytime we drop on podium. You will be among the first set of people that would get our news, and yes, that is how it should be. And my people, if you're joining us for the first time, also remember to like and share, my people. Like and share this video so that you will not be the only one with the knowledge that we give in this place. Okay, my people, the hottest one with the blow up right now. Be say yes, I see the hot way, and so we go to give them back soon, anytime, any day. Waiting this up right now. This somehow as it don't read first of all as people, men. A squad on their way to Finland to capture Simon Ekpa as a UGM take over armored vehicles. And also BLA recently chased Nigerian forces into Gota at their own checkpoint. My people, you don't bust everywhere, you know, as they be whenever it comes to things like this. We know they joke around, we know they play around, because these are the things that are happening actually. And these things are actually sup. And we know how easy it is for us to get acquainted with so many things that are happening in our very before. It is very easy for us to also find out that this thing don't actually scatter for this area, this thing don't actually sup for here, and we ourselves will look for a way to leave that particular vicinity or whatever it is that is happening at that area. And then my people, now so you go the hot back to back. And then so you don't be people that are intending to kill the PMBLGIE. What should you say about people like that? If not that it is a waste of their bloody time. That is the only thing I can say. It is a waste of their bloody time, because I do not understand how people would wake up and say it is the PMBLGIE they are targeting. Someone that already knows whatever it is they want to do. Well, I would blame whoever it is that is sending them, because those are the people that are giving them hope of the fact that they can actually get to him, even with every single thing that is going on right now. Because of course you cannot get to the PM. It is impossible to get to the PM, because of course the PM is always at work. The PM is always working on a whole lot of things. And the earlier most of these people get to understand it, the better for them. Because we are not on those levels. We are not on that level of things that are happening right now, and they will decide to wake up and misbehave and do things their own way. No, we are not doing that. None of that is going to even work out at all nowadays. We are on the level of doing things that would actually matter. And these people that are looking for ways to bring down this whole thing, bring down the whole movement, unfortunately is wasting their time looking for ways to capture the PM, looking for ways to misbehave on a whole lot of levels. It is a very big colossal waste of time, because it is not going to work. None of it is going to work at all, because we are not on that level anymore. We are not on that level of allowing these type of things to actually affect us. No, we are ready to do the needful. We are ready to do the needful, and the PM is well aware of these things. Even as it is now, and the BLA is doing their own part, as we know that the BLA are not people to be trifled with, they are not people to be joked with. They are doing their own part on every level, making sure that things work out as they should. And you think that because of maybe some kind of things you are able to pull, you think you are able to misbehave and every other thing, you think you'll be able to escape. But it's a lie. You are wasting your time again. One thing is clear: this particular movement that we've put ourselves into is like something that we've sworn ourselves to continue doing. It's something we've sworn that they will not stop doing. It's an ideology that cannot be brought down, and we are continuing it to the end. That is one thing I feel like we should come to an understanding of. We are not giving up, we are not backing down, we are not retreating. Whatever it is these people want to do, let us see them do it. Let us see how they will be able to even come to that extent of misbehaving on that level. Because you understand how far we are able to go with these things. We understand how far we are able to hit things like this, because we do not understand how these people think they will be able to get us on any way, even with the extent that we've gone with them. And people, we are strong, and we are not going to stop being strong. We have ideologies that we cannot stop going for. We have aims, we have ideas that we cannot stop for, and we will continue till the end. And that is one thing we will not stop doing, and that is one thing we would always continue to do. Nothing. Okay, on that note, where Obasanjo himself just came out and made some kind of comments, my people. Yes, he just came out and made some kind of comments concerning the civil war. My people, it doesn't really concern us. This particular ex-president, we know during his time, of course, when he ruled in the military time and came back again and ruled again the second time, he had enough time to do whatever I don't know whatever he's saying. But then, of course, the most important thing for us to have in our minds on is that we ourselves as Biafrans must do the needful. Okay, my people, he's talking about the Biafra war. Let us see what he has said. He says here, Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, recently spoke at the conference on youth leadership titled Opportunities for Peace, Roles of the Youths in Conflict Prevention in Africa. He called on youths to be advocates of conversation over violence, highlighting the critical role that youths play in promoting peace. My people, I made this thing recently. I say we cannot go down if you've not done the needful. Peace is not even an option right now. If people have decided not to give us what we want, if you've decided not to give us a Mazen the Kano, have decided not to give us our Biafra freedom, our Biafra referendum, peace is not an option. And so whatever you say now in a conference might be true and will be moved by gullible people that do not know what the true movement for the Biafra army or the true movement for the Biafra is. They are the ones that might look into it. But the true people know the reason why we've been fighting this hard and we've been fighting for this long. And that is those are the people that will not give up, or that will not be moved by these gullible speeches that he's making at this particular point. He said, according to Obasanjo's article, he said that the country has shown resiliency during the civil war by returning to the round table for settlement in spite of severe conflict. He exhorted the youths of today to adopt this mindset and convince those who lean violently to think twice. Additionally, he emphasizes the significance of fostering a culture of peace and empathy in the next generation. In Obasanjo's words, during the Civil War, we killed ourselves mercilessly and destroyed our best facilities, but we still came back to the round table to get the challenge resolved. Youth must develop the culture of peace, the culture of humanness, the culture of living the way God wants us to live. Okay, so now this is what he is advising them to do. But then to do what is needful, we Biafrans have always been people of peace. We have always wanted peace in our lives. Every single thing about us has always been about peace. We are not people of war. We do not want war. We have never ever wanted war. But then it is the situation people put us into that make us want to lean to war. Yeah, of course, that is the situation. We are not people of war. I don't know if he's trying to say that the war and everything that is happening now is how. No. The youths of nowadays, the Biafrans of nowadays, are leaning into war because that is what they have pushed us into. Because that is the situation they have pushed us into. We did not just wake up one day and decide to wake up and push ourselves into war. The reason why the Nigerian army and the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, are clashing 24/7 is because of the fact that they have refused to do the needful. They have refused to release our leader, Ohamadike Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, that is why we are leaning into war. They have refused also to give us what we've been asking for the longest of times after the civil war. I believe you me, if they have given us what they want instead of leaning into the civil war, my people, I do not think we would have been here by now. I believe everywhere we would have been on their own. They would have been on their own. And we would be where we are because, of course, there is no need for any war and we would be happy with our state. And by now, I believe you me, the kind of progress we would have made would not be one to even be trifled with. But of course, na so it dey be, na so it dey hot. Once you come for these conferences, they will just make it look like everything that is happening now is our fault, because violence is not the answer. Aneku, aneku, aneku. None of this is going to make the real Biafrans turn away from what is needful. The people that cannot be turned, cannot be swayed by these gullible talks, they know the real fight, and they are not going to give us. And so on that particular note, nothing of such can make us give up on our fight or stop doing whatever it is we've been doing ever since. And so because of that, we'll keep on fighting and doing the needful no matter what. So yes, my people, this is where we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.